Hello, I'm Joseph Giunta, the music director and conductor of the Des Moines Symphony, welcoming you to the DMSO Listening Room, a part of the DMSO at Home series of virtual offerings produced by our musicians' homes to yours. Today, I'll speak about composers that wrote only one symphony. Composers seem to gravitate towards formats that they excel in. Vocal songs, opera, symphonies, and tone poems are just some of the larger scale works that seem to occupy their time over the last several hundred years. If we take just the symphony as an example, some, like Haydn and Mozart, wrote a very large number, 106 and 39 respectively. But most wrote less. Shostakovich wrote 15, Mahler 10, Beethoven and Bruckner 9 each. And for some, they wrote no symphonies at all. For example, Vivaldi, J.S. Bach, Handel, Verdi, Chopin, Ravel, Gershwin, Debussy, and Bartók all fall into this category. But they all express themselves with other formats that were equally great achievements. Composers including Wagner, Fauré, and Mussorgsky wrote only one symphony, and it's easy to justify why. Wagner moved on to opera, as did Mussorgsky. Fauré was a brilliant composer who wrote for choirs and vocal music. And then the Frenchmen, Franck, Bizet, Dukas, and Chausson all produced just one symphony. And each one of these pieces are excellent in their own right. They had broad appeal with audiences on many different continents and were well written and challenging for musicians to perform. Franck was 65 when he started his symphony. Being an organist, his style was big, majestic, and bold. The piece has literally disappeared from our modern concert halls these days, but it is a brilliant symphony. Franck was encouraged by his friends to take on this project since Saint-Saëns had had such success with his third symphony, the Organ Symphony. Bizet's only symphony is a remarkable achievement for a 17-year-old. It took him only 1 month to write and was hailed by critics for its melodic invention and crystal clear orchestration. He wrote it when he was studying with Charles Gounod at the Paris Conservatory. It's a happy, jubilant, and upbeat piece, as one would expect from this composer that eventually went on to compose one of the most heralded French operas ever, Carmen. Walt Disney chose Paul Dukas' The Sorcerer's Apprentice to appear in his innovative movie Fantasia, and this made Dukas' name a household word overnight. His one symphony, written when he was 30 years old, and 8 years after Franck's monumental symphony, is similar to his in style and structure. It's a charmingly melodic and delightful work. And finally, Ernst Chausson's Symphony in Bflat, written in 1890 when he was just 35 years old, when his career was just beginning to flourish. This piece is considered his masterpiece. Much like Franck's symphony, it was met with mixed reviews during his lifetime. He had plans to write another one, but unfortunately he suffered an untimely death from a bicycle accident in 1899 at only 45 years old. The piece is full of charm and depth, with a fantastic command of orchestral sound and color. Don't forget to click on the link following this video to hear some of my favorite performances of the music I just spoke about. And thanks for joining me in today's listening room. If you're interested in more online content, just go to our website, dmsymphony.org, for more information. See you next time.